Hello, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome back. Thanks for being here. Welcome to my kitchen. I am just making some breakfast now. I've already done a load of laundry. It's in the dryer, it's out of the dryer. Had a shower, vacuumed, made the bed, a little bit of tidying. And my plan, I think, is to be at home for most of the day. I might go to the grocery store, get some stuff in the house organized, and get some of the things I need to do done. And that's kind of what I was thinking of doing today. Very fun day off. So I think I've worked for 4 or 5 days. Then I have today off. Then I work like 5 days again, and then I have 1 day off, I think. So it's very weird, but it's keeping my 1 day off very productive. I am so excited, but then also like I don't need it to come anytime soon. I have a lot going on basically after the 9th because then I've got a lot of stuff coming up after the 9th, but I'm going to try to make obviously every day until then. Also exciting. Like 3K maybe. That would be worth doing just to be out of the house, get some exercise. Sometimes when I go on like the really, really long runs and the weather's not great, I find that like I get really bad headaches. So I think if I just did a little run just to get outside, that might be good. Oh, there's so many things I have to do. I'm just thinking like 45 things. So it feels like going for a run doesn't actually make that much sense because it doesn't help me get those other things done. But also the reality is that sometimes you need to schedule your time and fit things in to also know and kind of keep you busy, if that makes sense. So like if you think you have 12 hours for the whole day, but you schedule things in between them or you make plans in the day, you then realize you only have maybe this much free time. It said only a few hours. So in a few hours, what would be the most important things that you need to get done, and let's get them done. So I'm thinking that maybe, but it's also nice, like it's nice to be hustling and getting everything done, but sometimes it's also nice to just like chill out for a minute. I don't know, I go back and forth. I'm very happy with this one. I heard somebody say at some point something about like hot sauce not being good for you. I'm not ready for that. I'm not ready to find that out. I'm not ready to do my research on that. I don't want to know at this point. I just love it. I don't know when I even started with the hot sauce because I definitely did not grow up with it. Later, I want to organize that little bar cart that you've seen in some of the videos because I don't actually use it for what it would be for. I just use it for like, you know, little bits and little snacks and little things. It also has a lot of like photo albums. It has some of like the ceramics that I've made. It's also right now currently holding all of the accessories for my hedgehog, like not like a purse, but the food and dishes and blankets and things that go in his cage. But I want to kind of reorganize that and make it look nicer and find a different place for the hedgehog stuff because I think that it could look really nice and it's good to have for the winter, but it'll also be nice to have organized and decorated and set up for like the spring and like when you have people over and have like these little snacks and little cookies and little stuff and things. And I love. I made these candlesticks, which are candlestick holders, which are not very practical. I do not plan on lighting the candles at any point, but they're about this big. And I painted them yellow and I tried to like pinch at the ends of them so that they looked a little bit like lemons, just vaguely like lemons, without being like realistic in any other sense than the color and general shape. And I just bought these 2 long candlesticks from Michael's when I went and bought some of the other stuff that I've mentioned, like the ornaments. And I just love the way they look. I don't plan on lighting them because that would be a hazard. They're not very stable. But I just love to have them there. And I thought like a little bit, would I do that candle painting that you've seen online for months now? You have some IKEA tea lights that are green, so you could easily paint with those on these candlesticks. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe that'll be a Vlogmas video if I decide to do that. I'm gonna have my breakfast and then get the rest of the way organized, and then we'll see what today ends up being. Whatever it is, we'll do it together. I did also get to go ahead to decorate the tree alone, which I just kind of like in the controlling type of person that I am. I like that I have the full reign to do whatever I want to do. I'm not sure. Morally, I feel at a crossroads. I'll think about it. See you in a bit.